We are living amongst a fake news epidemic. People have lost confidence in news sources. Conspiracy theories are thriving, and we have no control over our personal data. But the technology is here to change that. We can build a more trustworthy internet with the marriage of blockchain, AI, and IPv6. The Metanet, a new internet that combines these technologies, uses blockchain as its backbone, ensuring we can trust what we see online.
One of the coolest parts about blockchain is the fact that you can timestamp things globally, and then you can use that as data provenance. You can also track the integrity of that data from origin all the way through till it gets to you. And you can ensure that that data hasn't changed before it's gotten to you from its point of origin. So that's how we're going to take care of the misinformation and the fake news problem that's going on today.
Blockchain also enables micropayments, a way to monetize data and digital content, promoting the creation of verified, high-quality information and a more trustworthy digital economy.
At the moment, our data is controlled by big tech companies. What we want to do with the new internet, the Metanet internet, is to enable micropayments using the blockchain, and this will enable us to have control of our data. We can store our data on the blockchain, encrypted of course, and then monetize our data so that when someone wants to have access to our data, they have to send us a micropayment, and this will enable to create new economies where our data is valuable, not only for the big tech companies, but for us.
When we introduce the Bitcoin protocol, we introduce a money system to IP networking. And that means we get an embedded digital cash system within an IP network. And it means that we can now start to think about peer-to-peer data and peer-to-peer money. And that means we've got a micropayment system inbuilt in our IP network. And our devices can be appropriately rewarded for the data or the signals they send. But actually that means also you and I, in the way that we interact with websites and applications that rest on an IP network, can also benefit from an embedded money system, a micropayments architecture.
Issuing unique IP addresses to IoT devices is one of the keys to bringing this new peer-to-peer digital commerce system together.
Basically, with IPv6, we have restored the end-to-end model, which means through peer-to-peer, because every device will get a unique IPv6 address. Direct communication between people is not yet possible on the internet. IPv6 will restore that. And by restoring this end-to-end model, you can restore many things. You can restore security between the two people. So you can do VPNs between people and between devices. Especially if you have millions of devices, you want them to be secure so nobody can access them, only you. And the restoring the end-to-end model is fundamental for any new innovation down the road.
One of the main features of IPv6 is actually to auto-generate IP addresses. And this is what you need in IoT devices to enable the peer-to-peer communication in a secure way. Through blockchain, we can secure the transaction peer-to-peer between IoT devices.
With a flood of fresh, often autonomous data pouring in, we need AI to manage and interpret the information, ensuring that all these digital messages arrive where and when they should.
We need blockchain for AI because we need to be able to understand where data is coming from. When we're feeding that data into the algorithm, we know where it's coming from, we can track it, we can look at how it's changing the algorithm, and we can look at the timestamps and be confident that the data hasn't changed again through being communicated.
Not all blockchains are created equal, however. There is only one blockchain that has the ability to power the Metanet at scale.
We expect a lot of volume when we have to trade data and payments, and we need an infrastructure layer that enables all those use cases. BSV blockchain enables that because it's the only blockchain that is scalable enough to support all those data, all those payments, and it's also very cheap. So when you have to exchange or send micropayments, you don't want to pay big fees, but you need a blockchain that is very cheap to transact.
By combining blockchain with AI and IPv6 to form the Metanet, fake news will be a thing of the past. The Metanet promises to bring opportunity to everyone and will be transformational in creating a more trustworthy digital economy. For more on how blockchain will power the Metanet, subscribe to the CoinGeek channel.